Hello, mic test. One, two, three.
Welcome back, Stallion fans. This is the continuation of the Stallion 6. Stallion Teen Season 6, the Jumbo Classic Conference. We're already done in the first game in the 1600 division, wherein Tiong Baro, still undefeated, 3-0 record na rin sila. Meanwhile, Vicon Builders naman are now in a 3-game losing skid. Now, the second game is between Fruteria versus Sailun, who is now 3-0. Also, same standing with Tiong Baro. As of the moment, they'll be matching up against Fruteria with a 1-1 record. Now, this is the second game for our 1600 division for today. So stay tuned lang. We'll start the game in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second game for today. It's the undefeated Sailun Tire matching up against Fruteria. Now, I'm interested to see what will happen in this game because Sailun Tire only has 2 players on the bench. Meanwhile, Fruteria naman, they are in a complete stacked lineup as they are 1-1 coming into this game. Won their first game against Vicon Builders but lost in their previous outing against Tiong Baru. Meanwhile, Sailun Tire 3-0 coming into this game. But the story here is, even though they're undefeated, pito lang sila ngayon. Let's look at that drive. Great start for Cerrone Dizon. Cerrone Dizon in their previous outing. He did not play for Sailun Tire when they matched up against Torch. So it's a sight to see that he's up and running here in their third game, or fourth game rather, this season. Cerrone kicks it. Raj spins. Raj. Oh, what a move! But short on that layup. Here comes Celso. Gives it right back. Dizon lays it up, but no good again for Raj Hoson. As Fruteria lost by 12 points against Tiong Baru in their previous outing. They only shot 35% from the field and turned the ball over 15 times. So that's one of the things that they need to improve on coming into this game. So make much better decisions and take quality shots. Is rush shot nga lang doon kay Riley Ke. Riley steals the ball from behind. As Celso gives it, stops, shoots. No go for Drew Chua. And there's a whistle. So that was out of bounds. Fortunately, another shot out for Sailun Tire. This is the team to beat as of now. Itong Sailun Tire in our 16 under division as Cerrone, the UE Junior Red Warrior, going to work, goes all the way against 2 gray jerseys as he was able to draw a foul. Tatawagan nga lang ng foul dito. Carlos Mitra gets his first. Even though Cerrone Dizon was absent in their last game, they were able to win by 9 points against Torch. As Cerrone goes 1-4-2. And now they're up by 3. 2 minutes had gone by here in the first quarter. Fruteria, of course, wants to bounce back in their last game as matatawagan nga lang ng dribbling violation dito ang Fruteria. As Cerrone Dizon will inbound the ball. Cerrone is actually averaging 27 points, 17 points, 5 rebounds per game, and 5 assists per outing. As Ke, wide open from deep. It's the back iron and miss. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Hoson. Gets it back to Riley. Ke, wide open triple and off the glass, but can't get it to go for Celso. Hoson forces his way inside, but lucky break as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Andre De Leon will be getting his first personal foul. 2 free throws dito para kay Raj Hoson. Raj Hoson last game got a double-double performance. 10 points, 10 rebounds, dished out 5 assists, and shot 50% from the field. He goes 2 for 2 from the line. As they are now up by 5. Fruteria struggling to shoot the ball here. As they are now... They only attempted 2 shots so far. As 3 points attempt is no good for Dre. Here comes Cerrone. Dizon goes all the way and draws another foul. This time on Josh Tang. So that's the 3rd team foul for Fruteria. As Cerrone knocks down the first one. This guy is a walking double-double machine for Sailun Tire. One of the key scorers or premier scorers natin dito this season. here in our 16 under division. Carlos passes it. Liam Ngo gives it back to Mitra. Mitra goes to the baseline, and Hoson had a piece of that. Banaag. Andre De Leon, 8 to shoot. Stolen away by Riley Ke. Riley goes all the way and lays it up and in. Riley Ke last game scored 4 points, shot 33% from the field, as he makes in the first shot of the afternoon. As Hoson gives it back to Riley. Riley misses that layup. And last touch by Josh Tang. As the timeout dito si Coach Justin Sebastian. Still scoreless itong Fruteria. 4 minutes in this game, and we'll have a quick break, folks. We'll be back for more Stallion Scenes action when we return. Back to the ballgame, folks. The timeout break was brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partners. Riley misses that point-blank range shot. Oh, what a hustle by Raj Olson, saving that leather. As Sailun goes all the way and lays it up and in for Sailun Dizon. Sailun Dizon with 6 points already. As Fruteria, their first 5 struggling to shoot. But finally, Josh Tang with the floater. They are now 1 for 6 after missing their 5 straight shots. Their 6th one is good, as Dre Banag will be getting his first personal. As Riley gives it to Celso. Cerrone, he can also fire a triple. Gets it right back to Riley. Riley rolls out. Offensive rebound again. This time Drew will shoot, and ball rolls in for Drew Chua. And Drew Chua last game scored 16 points, shot 47% from the field, got 5 rebounds. And this team, Sailun Tire, it's Coach Randy Chua who's calling the shots right now for Sailun Tire. As this is the first mandatory substitution of this game. This mandatory substitution is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, Ono Kai, Uniled Lights, AutoGuard, and Park Access. So fresh legs for Fruteria. The first 5 of Fruteria really struggled to shoot that ball, as they only scored 2 points with 5 minutes of action. Meanwhile, for Sailun Tire, stay dito si Drew Chua, si Raj Hoson, and Cerrone Dizon. As Cerrone, fast break opportunity to Marco 10. Hindi niya nga lang nakuha yung bola. That would have been an easy bucket for Marco. So balik ang bola dito sa Fruteria. Marcus gives it. Corner 3 still good for Emilio Cauton. Raj Hoson slip, and matatawagan nga lang ng blocking foul dito si Emilio Cauton. Fruteria only shooting 16% from the field. They already turned the ball over 4 times as Cerrone rejected by Luke Parawan. That is our defensive play of the quarter, brought to you by Uniled Lights. Choose Uniled Lights for a brighter, greener future. And a 4-shot for Marcus Kosai. Great defense for Sailun Tire. Cerrone, this is a big guy who can also dribble down the ball and can also distribute really well to his team. As Chua pulls up, it's the back iron and miss. As Chong
Gives it here to Marcus. Joaquim airballs the 3-point attempt, and ball goes back to Sailun Tire. Fruteria now shooting 1 out of 9. Really struggling against Sailun Tire. And they're being out-rebounded by Sailun Tire. As of now, Sailun Tire 14 rebounds for Fruteria, 5 pa lang. And that's why they're getting a lot of opportunities to score because they're getting a lot of possessions just like that. Offensive rebound by the Blue Shirts. Pull-up jumper, no good for Derek C. Less than 3 minutes to play in the first quarter as Emilio, heavily guarded by Derek. Marcus goes to the middle. And finally, they're now shooting 2 out of 10 after that floater from Marcus Kosai. Sailun, almost a steal by Joaquim, pero nakuha pa rin ni Marcos Tan ang bola and rattles it in for Marco Tan. Marco Tan in the previous game also did not play, as long two is no good for Marcus Kosai. Sailun. Oson. Pulls up. Bounces out. Tapika ng ball. Nakuha dito ni Emilio Cauton as Emilio. Stolen away. Drew. Shoots from the baseline. It's good. Drew Chua last game shot 46% from the field. All of his scores came from the 2-point area and got 5 rebounds in 27 minutes of game time as Marcus Kosai with the floater. Marcus Kosai naman, double-double performance in their previous game. 21 points and 10 rebounds for Marcus Kosai with 25 minutes of playing time. As Drew Chua rattles home a free throw line J. A minute and 20 remaining. That time couldn't get it to go from the left corner triple. Sailun behind the back goes all the way. Are you kidding me right now? That was overlooked, Parawan. Sailun Dizon really fearless, taking it all to himself. I'm really excited na magkatapat tong Tiong Baru and Sailun Tire in the eliminations round. As a turnover will be committed. As Marcus taking his time, 14 on the shot clock. Emilio, short on that triple. Marcus with the offensive rebound. And ball bounces out, but the cleanup job on Al 30 for Luke Parawan. Luke Parawan, in their previous outing, scored 7 points and got 5 rebounds. It's too strong on that layup for Sailun Dizon. And ayun, next week, magkakatapat tong dalawang undefeated teams na to. Itong Sailun Tire and Tiong Baru as Sailun Dizon knocks down a 3 with the celly. And that is the end of the first quarter. 23-8 ang score natin dito. 15-point lead in favor of Sailun Tire. So we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, right after the break. Second quarter on our way as Fruteria slowly improving their field goal percentage after a very slow start in the opening minutes of the first quarter. Slowly, they're now scoring here, but they're trailing by 15 points at the start of the second quarter. So really, needs to triple their effort as turnaround J is no good for Liam Ngo, but gets his own miss. Liam kicks it, passes it to Josh Tang. Josh asking for a pick, but misses that three. Another offensive rebound for Fruteria. Carlos pulls up, no good again. Pero this time, Derek C. Those are 4 opportunities to score for Fruteria but couldn't get it to go. And matatawagan dito ng foul si Carlos Mitra. And that's Carlos Mitra's second personal foul. 2 free throws dito para kay Derek C. Derek C last game only scored 4 points. Shot poorly from the field, only shooting 28%. As he rattles in the second one, 24-8. Literally, Sailun started tripling the scoring output of Fruteria. Sailun Dizon with a strong rebound. He's the one dribbling down the ball. Sailun draws a foul, plus the layup. Sailun Dizon now has 13 points. Trey Banal gets his second personal foul. That shot is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, the best quality floor matting in the Philippines. And Cerrone completes the 3-point opportunity. A big guy who can rebound, who can dribble down the ball, and can also finish as, look at that. Speaking of finish, Josh Tang with the thing of beauty. Tatawagan nga lang ng foul dito si Marco Tan, getting his first personal foul. So 2 shots for Josh Tang. And completes the and one opportunity as well. Cuts down the lead to 16. Slow start for Fruteria. Now, I'm really excited. How will they be able to bounce back? As they need to find an answer against Sailun Tar, especially against Cerrone Dizon. Josh goes to the middle, taking it all to himself. Josh Tang with the strong drive. Josh Tang last game scored 31 points. Shot 44% from the field. As Drew sizing up. Nowhere to go. Passes it to the left corner. Marco Tan dribbling. Almost loses the handle. Marco forces that shot. Drew, they need to shoot it. And that is going to be a shot clock violation. Poor awareness for Sailun Tire. And great defense for Fruteria. Josh Tang now with 5 points. He's the one who's leading his team in terms of scoring. And he's wide open from deep. Off the glass is good. Josh Tang, the bank is open on a Sunday afternoon. As Cerrone drives all the way against 3 defenders, but gets his own miss, and turning garbage into goal is Cerrone Dizon. As Josh all the way, basket and one for Josh Tang. And that highlight play is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum and Auto Guard. As Sailun Tires calls a timeout as they are now up by 11. So pakonti nang humabol dito ang Fruteria with 6 minutes and 55 remaining. We'll be back after this. So we're just looking at an 11-point lead as matatawagan kaagad ng foul dito si Josh Teng. Getting his second personal foul after the timeout break. As I like what Trey Banag is doing here. I'm pretty much sure Coach Justin Sebastian instructed Dre Banag to deny the ball and Sailun Dizon. Now, someone needs to step up in terms of scoring for Sailun Cyrus. Sailun Dizon getting denied here. Fruteria has the leather. They have an opportunity to cut the lead of Sailun Cyrus to single digits in this possession. As Josh Teng got clamped. Baseline J. No good. Saktong-sakto kay Liam Ngo, but bounces out on that shot for Liam. Oh, great steal by Josh Teng and lays it up and in. Josh Teng being the hero for Fruteria. That's where now he cuts it down to single digits. Now has 14 points as Riley rejected by Andre De Leon. Josh bounces out. Offensive rebound. Liam. Another miss, but he gets his own miss, and that's going to be a jump ball. Ball goes to Sailun Tire. Great hustle play for Liam Ngo. Di niya nga lang napapasok yung mga shots niya. Like what I mentioned, Dre Banag containing Sailun Dizon. Now, someone from Sailun Tire needs to step up offensively, and that's going to be a travel for Derek. Drew Chua saying to Marco Tenet, bigay mo kay Sailun Dizon. And Fruteria now making a run here as Josh lays it up and in over Sailun Dizon. And this is the second mandatory substitution of this game. What a great first 5 minutes in the second quarter for Fruteria, cutting down the lead. Just 7. Now, will the momentum stay favoring Fruteria in the second mandatory timeout? And good news for Sailun Tire. Coach Jello Montecastro, the actual head coach of Sailun Tire, now present. As Riley gives it to Derek. Derek with the left, but ball rolls out. Rebound dito ni Luke Parawan. Joaquim gives it to Marcus. Marcus asking for a pick. Goes to the right. Drives to the middle, and he'll go to the line for a pair. Celso Santiago will be getting his first personal foul. 2 shots for Marcus Kosai. As Marcus misses on the first one. Fruteria only shooting, well, this is just their third and fourth free throw so far as he goes 50% from the line. They are now shooting 2 out of 4. 4 and 40 remaining. Riley loses the rock but gets it back. Celso dishes inside as Marco Tan misses that point blank range shot. Oh, sakto yung pasa doon. An easy bucket for Emilio Cauton. We are now looking at a 4-point lead and a foul on Marcus. That's going to be his first. As Celso goes with the Pinoy step move for Celso Santiago. Celso Santiago finally the score sheet after making that Pinoy step shot. Marcus forcing his way in. Offensive rebound by Parawan at matatawagan ulit ng foul dito si Marcus Kosay. That's going to be second personal foul. Celso. Oson. And foul naman kay Luke Parawan. So 2 free throws for Raj Hoson. Raj has 2 points and 8 rebounds, 2 assists in this game as he knocks down the first one. Now has 3. And he now has 4 as he's perfect from the line. They're shooting 8 out of 11 from the charity stripe. Etong Sailun Tire, increasing the lead back to 8. Strong drive by Luke Parawan, but only hits the back iron. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. As Celso. Oson. Baseline J for Marco. Riley almost a steal. As miscommunication. As 2 Fruteria players went down on the floor. Kaya nakuha dito ng Sailun Tarambola. Celso. In and out. Marcus again in transition. Marcus gives it back to Luke. Short on that shot for Luke Parawan as Riley. Marco. Oson. Free throw line J. It's up and good for Raj Oson. Now back to a double-digit lead in favor of Sailun Tire. And sablay nga lang yung tira doon ni Joaquim Chu. And he'll fire a 3, but I believe Marcus Kosay had a piece of that. And Marcus from defense to offense. Now has 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist for Marcus Kosay. As Celso nowhere to go. Gives it to Raj. He'll fire it long distance too. A minute and 10 remaining as Fruteria rejected by Raj Oson. And stolen away again by Marcus Kosay. Marcus sidesteps his way in. Almost an and one, but he'll head over to the line for a pair. As Celso Santiago gets his second personal foul of the afternoon. So 2 free throws dito for Marcus Kosay. Play ka ba? Ingat, Cyril. Marcus, second attempt. It's good. Back to a 6-point lead. Still in favor of Sailun Tire with less than a minute to play in the first half. Marco passes it inside. Almost a steal again by Marcus Kosay, but ball stays at Sailun Tire with 14 on the shot clock. Celso, wide open. Pure from deep. So 38-29 ang score natin dito. Marcus. Nowhere to go. Kicks it out. He'll try to answer back with a 3 of his own, but no good for Emilio Cauton. Shot clock is off. Raj. Long distance too. No. Ooh! Nawakan pa ni Luke Parawan ng bola. So 12.8 seconds remaining in the first half. Marco. Short. Joaquim rebounds. As Marcus, 5 seconds remaining. Marcus, sidesteps his way in. Beating the buzzer. Cuts down the lead of Sailun Tire to 7 points. So at the end of the first half, just a 7-point lead, 30-31. So we'll have a quick halftime break, folks. We'll be back for more Stallion Teens action when we return. So just a 7-point lead in favor of Sailun. Now, in the second half, this is a different story because free for all na ang substitution ng dalawang koponan natin. In terms of field goal percentage, walang masyadong pinagkaiba. Rebounds, sumahabol na rin ang Fruteria. Earlier, quadruple ng Sailun ang rebounding department ng Fruteria in the first quarter. Pero in the second quarter, bumawi na ang Fruteria doon. And here comes Marcos Cosay. Lefty layup is good. Cuts down the lead to 5 points as Riley gives it back to Cerrone, but layup is no go. Rebound by Joaquim. Joaquim gives it back to Dre. Banaag. Marcus. Step back three. It's good for Marcos Cosay. And now we're looking at a 2-point game. 38-38 is the score. Celso almost a steal as Cerrone muscling his way in, plus the foul for Cerrone Dizon. Me oh my. Cerrone Dizon. As he completes the 3-point opportunity. As Joaquim kicks it out, Marcus, why is he wide open? Lucky break for Sailun as he misses, but he gets his own miss. I believe Cerrone Dizon had a piece of that one. So we're looking at a 5-point game. Here comes Drew. May foul nga lang, but the foul was on the floor. Holding foul on Joaquim Chu. That's going to be his first personal foul. Or that's his second, rather. Drew sidesteps. Got bothered by Luke Parawan. And ball stays with the gray shirts. As Tang. Nowhere to go. Kicks it to Joaquim. Free throw line J. It falls in for Joaquim Chu. Cuts down the lead to just 3. Fruteria really finding the rhythm here in the second half as Drew. Sailun fakes the pass. Misses that shot. Fakes and Sailun Dizon able to finish. And Sailun Dizon now with 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. As Josh Tang misses that lefty layup. A good save as Raj falls down. Matatawagan nga lang ng third personal foul. Itong si Marcos Cosay. So 7 minutes and 18 remaining here in the third quarter. Cross-court pass. Raj fakes. Raj drives all the way. Wild shot. Rebound by Dre. Marcus got clogged by the interior defense of Sailun sire Joaquim Tang. Six minutes and 45 remaining. Long pass to Riley K. And Riley able to finish. Great find by Sailun Dizon. As Josh Joaquim asking for the ball. Kicks it. 8 on the shot clock as Joaquim. Series of fakes. 4 to shoot. Fruteria needs to shoot it. Marcus tried to beat the buzzer but couldn't get that one to go. As Sailun again. Oh, what a feed! To Drew Chua. And that's the strength of Sailun Dizon. Because he is a premier shooter and scorer here in our 16 under division, he's drawing a lot of attention. So every time he drives to the rim, double team, triple team siya. That leaves his team, some of his teammates wide open, just like what happened in the previous possession. As Sailun lobs it up to Riley. No good. Sailun with the offensive rebound. No look pass to Riley, pero good steal by Fruteria. Josh loses the rock. Stolen by Drew. As Riley. Celso stops, gives it here to Sailun. Sailun thought about it, got bothered by Josh Tang. Drew. 8 on the shot clock. As that's going to be a shot clock violation. And may substitution tayo dito here in the third quarter. As tatawag nga lang ng timeout si Coach Justin Sebastian because they were able to cut down the lead to just 4 and lumalabang ulit itong Sailun Sar by 9. 47-38 is the score. We'll be back, folks, after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That break is brought to you by Park Access. the official Nike Store partner. Dito na rin si Mark, no? Mark also a part of our production team na napakasipag. Imagine mo, 5 a.m. siya. 4 a.m. 4 hours lang ang tulog niya. Bakit kaya? As look at that drive by Riley Ke. Riley Ke really enjoying his game here. Just like Mark, who really enjoyed earlier, no?
Very much.
With 4 minutes and 20 remaining, back to a double-digit ball game in favor of Sailun Tire as Tang with the three. Josh Tang now with 19 points as Riley tried to answer back with the shot of his own as Marcus. Oh, what a shot by Marcus Kosai over Sailun Dizon. Balik sa anim ang kalamangan dito ng Sailun Tire. Sailun. Nice feed to Riley, but Riley short on that point blank range shot. Marcus Kosai dribbling it down.
Ooh.
As Raj gives it to Sailun. Sailun, nowhere to go. Passes it to Drew. Drew fakes. Drew, no good. And Raj Hassan turning garbage into gold. And almost an end one. So 2 free throws dito para kay Marcus Kosai. Celso Santiago gets his third personal foul. 2-man substitution dito for Coach Jello Montecastro. As first free throw is good. Second free throw also good. So 2 for 2 for Marcus Kosai. As Chua passes it left wing 3. No go. Andre De Leon denying Sailun Dizon. As Emilio. Step back. 2 short. Rebound by Derek. Derek C lays it up and he laid in. And back to an 8-point game. Still favoring Sailun Tire. As Josh floater is good. Josh Tang with 21 points. He's the leading scorer for Fruteria. Pareha sila ni Sailun Dizon with 21. Sailun, no good. Third time, no good again. And matatawagan nga lang ng foul dito. Imagine 3 of straight offensive rebounds for Sailun Dizon. And si Andre De Leon matatawagan ng second personal foul. 2 free throws dito for Sailun Dizon. Sailun Dizon with 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. As he goes 1 for 2. Oh, nakuha pa rin ni Radyoso ng bola. Kicks it. Drew. One-handed shot is good for Drew Chua. Now in double-double figures. 10 points, 10 rebounds for Drew Chua. A minute and 40 remaining here in the third. Up another move and rattles it in for Josh Tang. Josh Tang, 23 points. The man behind him is Marcus Kosai with 20 points. They are the 2 key scorers. What a move by Raj Johnson. Great footwork for Raj. That is our Jumbo Plastic Linoleum best play of the quarter. Brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, the best quality floor matting in the Philippines. Sneak a layup. Josh fakes. Josh. Masyadong malakas lang din and matatawagan nga lang ng foul si Andre De Leon. That's his third personal foul. And that's the 14th foul for Fruteria. One more foul for Fruteria and there'll be the penalty. Less than a minute to play in the third quarter. Sailun spins, fakes, takes, and he'll score again. Sailun Dizon, 24 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. Tang, no good. Sailun again, dribbling it down. Almost loses the rock. Gives it to Derek, and Derek will finish as well. Oh, and we have players who's... Oh, Marcus Kosai holding on to his midsection, and he's kind of shaken up. Will he still be able to play? Oh no, he's going back to the bench. Papalitan siya dito ni Cedric Chong. And Marcus Kosai, the second leading scorer for Fruteria, he'll be taking a breather because we still have one more quarter after this one. And they are now down by 13 points. And he is the second leading scorer for his team, already has 20 points. So we hope that's not serious. Josh looking at the clock, 8 seconds to shoot. 5 seconds remaining. Josh, left corner 3 for Emilio, can get it to go. Raj wasn't aware that the clock was expiring. That is the end of the third quarter, 62-49. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 more minutes of action before we end our 1600 games for today. But stay tuned lang, don't go anywhere. Ten more minutes of action. Back to a two-digit lead, favoring Sailun Tire. Again, still undefeated in this tournament. Meanwhile, Fruteria looking to bounce back from their previous losses. At the start of the fourth, turnover kagad for Sailun Tire. And it's a sight to see that Marcus Kosai. What a pass to Josh Tang for the easy deuce. That pass was brought to you by AutoGuard, the premium car care product. As Riley kicks it to Sailun, decides to go for a triple, airballs the shot, and ball goes back to Fruteria. Josh Tang muscling his way in, no problem at all, says Josh Tang, and he now has 27 points. Imagine, si Marcus Kosai and Josh Tang pa lang, 47 points sila. Silang dalawa pa lang. So 6 points pa lang ang ibang teammates nila. As Drew looking, pulls up and rattles it in for Drew Chua. Drew Chua with 12 points, 10 rebounds with 25 minutes of action. As Josh, that's it. Wide open 3, but air balls as well for Cedric Chong. Cedric Chong still scoreless. As almost a steal by Marcus Kosai, but Sailun able to control the ball. Oh, offensive foul on Sailun Dizon. That's going to be his first personal foul. Double turnover dito. Fruteria has an opportunity to cut down the lead to single digits in this possession. As Josh off the board. So balik sa 9 points ang kalamangan ng Sailun Tire. This happened earlier in the third quarter, but every time umahabol ang Fruteria, biglang lalamang ang Sailun Tire. And balik ulit ang bola dito sa Fruteria. Yes, Josh. Heavily guarded by Sharon Dizon. Look, careless pass, resulting to a turnover as Drew gets the rock. Drew passes it to Celso. Celso sizing up Joaquim. Turn around, no. Drew, short, and foul will be called on Celso Santiago. That will be his fourth personal foul. So one more foul and he will be out. So kailangan siya mag-ingat dito. Especially dalawa lang yung nasa bench ng Sailun Tire. As Luke, perfect place at the perfect time. Luke Parawan. Less than 7 minutes to play. We're looking at the 3-point lead. Cerrone gives it to Drew. And Drew in and out. Cerrone against two Fruteria defenders, but regardless, he'll head over to the line for two. And Marcus Kosai also nursing his fourth personal foul. And we still have 6 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the fourth and final quarter. So mahababa pang oras dito. And one more foul for Marcus and he will be out. As these two free throws brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, Uniled Lights, Onokai, Autoguard, and Park Access. As Cerrone knocks down the second freebie, increasing the lead. Back to 8, 65-57. Josh, almost a steal by Riley, gives it to Marcus. Marcus, long distance two. No. Tapi ka ng bola. Raj Hawson with a rebound. Now has 18 rebounds si Raj Hawson. Cerrone with the English. Look at a finger roll layup by Cerrone Dizon. Wild shot by Josh Teng. Marcus spins. Oh, what a move. Rejected by Cerrone. Riley. What a shot by Riley Ke. And the timeout dito si Coach Justin Sebastian because they were able to cut it down to 3. And ngayon, 12 na ulit lamang ng Sailun Tire, 69-57 with 5 minutes and 58 seconds remaining. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, after the break. That timeout breaks brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. Less than 6 minutes to play. And back to a double two-digit lead. Favoring Sailun Tire as what a wild layup by Derek C. Josh. Nowhere to go. Great defense by Cerrone. Marcus. Look at a crossover by Marcus Kosai. And what a tough finish for Marcus. Great body control and turnover for Sailun Tire. Eto ulit, hahabol ulit ang Fruteria. Tapos after makat down ng lead ng Sailun, biglang lalamang ulit ang Sailun. That happened a number of times already in this game alone. They need to be consistent in terms of stopping itong Sailun offense if you're Fruteria, as Marcus misses that wide open perimeter J. Sailun asking for a pick. Passes it to the right corner. Derek, catch and shoot. Off the mark. Josh. Marcus. Bounces in and out. Fighting for the loose ball. Who gets it? It's Derek C. That's Derek. Passes it to Marco. Great transition defense for Fruteria. Celso. 10 on the shot clock. Drew kicks it out. Wide open triple for Marco. 10 is up and good. Marco 10, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And Marcus Kosai long distance 2, no go. Rebound by Celso. And short on that layup for Marco Tan. Derek C kind of shaken up. Ooh, miscommunication, too unselfish. Pero nakuha pa rin ni Marcus Cosa yung bola. Wide open 3. No. Joaquin, great box out. And matatawagan ang foul dito si Drew Chua. As Derek C kind of shaken up. Let's see. He gave the thumbs up sign, but our Commissioner Eldridge Liao and our medical staff already checking in on Derek. Kasi when they were battling for the rebound doon sa backcourt nila, kabanggaan. But Derek C saying that he's able to play. But papahinga muna siya ni Coach Jello Montecastro. As Emilio. Oh, good feed to Luke Parawan. What a dime by Marcus Kosai. Luke Parawan with 6 points, 8 rebounds. Cerrone. Looking, passes it to Raj. Marco. 10 on the shot clock for the blue shirts. Cerrone. And that's going to be an offensive foul for Cerrone Dizon. Our referee saying Cerrone extended his elbow. As Fruteria kicks it. Cerrone with the steal. Tatawagan nga lang ng foul. Etong si Emilio Cauton. Three minutes remaining, a 10-point ball game favoring Sailun Tire. As Drew. Cross-court pass to Marco 10. Can get it to go. As Drew naman will take a three-pointer of his own, hits the back iron and miss. Rebound dito ni Josh Teng. They need to double up their effort. As three-point shot, sweet string music for Emilio Cauton. Emilio Cauton now with 5 points. Cerrone. 2:15 remaining in this ball game. As Cerrone hands it over to Drew. What a pass, but point blank range miss for Drew Chua. But ball stays with the blue shirts at 14 on the shot clock. Left corner 3, no go. And we are down to the last 2 minutes. Hatid sa inyo ng Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, the best quality floor matting in the Philippines. And that's a walk in the park moment for Josh Teng. Cuts down the lead to just 5. Kaya pa dito humabol ng Fruteria. Drew misses that one-handed shot. Ball possession goes to Fruteria. Rejected by Sailun. Sailun hands it to Drew, and there's a whistle, and a basket will count for Drew Chua, as Joaquim Chu will be called for a blocking foul. As Sailun kind of shaken up. Now, ball possession pa ng Sailun Tire. So again, so what happened was basket will count plus possession pa ng Sailun Tire because the foul was away from the ball when Drew Chua scored. As Sailun asking for a pick. Passes it inside to Drew, and Drew, no go. Rebound by Fruteria. A minute and 10 remaining. Josh banging bodies plus the foul. Josh Tang, fearless drive over Sailun Dizon. He needs to make this one. Every shot counts, especially in a close ball game like this. However, couldn't connect. Stolen by Fruteria. I don't know why Sailun Tire is rushing their possessions. Less than a minute to play. That would have been big for Josh Tang. And here comes Riley K, wide open. Easy. Now back to a 7-point lead. 45 seconds remaining. Josh. 3-point shot. In and out for Emilio Cauto and Riley. Setting it up. That's the right way to do it for Sailun Tire. Sailun. 14 seconds game clock, shot clock differential. As Sailun, may blocking foul nga lang dito. As Marcos Cosay will be getting his 5th and final foul. He is out. No Marcos Cosay. And that's just the 3rd team foul dito for Fruteria. So they still have one more foul to give. So Mark, anong masasabi mo sa game natin so far?
Maganda at mainit ang bakbakan. Kaya good luck guys.
So 16 seconds remaining. And I'm pretty much sure Sailun Tire will just burn down the clock as Joaquim almost steals it. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Coach Chelo Montecastro saying that that's okay kahit matawagan tayo shot clock violation because this one's pretty much over already. So this will conclude our 16 under division. We will now be moving forward to our 18 under division next game between JJ Sports and Gold Cross. As Josh, short, and that is the end of this game. 76-69. Or that basket will cancel. 76-71 rather is the final score. Won by Sailun Tire. So stay tuned lang, folks, as we'll have a quick best player of the game interview. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, Stallion fans. Together with me is our Jumbo Plastic Linoleum best player of the game with a double-double performance. 27 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Sharon Dizon. So, Sharon, you're still undefeated in this game. Last game, wala ka, but the game before that, you were the best player of the game. So, how does it feel to become back-to-back best player of the game?
It obviously feels good po because we won back-to-back games. Even without me, they won because I have faith in them that they can win po. And
And coming into this game, you are 3-0, and right now you're still undefeated with 4-0. What will be our expectation coming to your next games?
to hopefully go undefeated this whole tournament.
And I'm pretty much sure you want to give a shout out to all of our viewers, to your dad, to your teammates who's with you today.
First of all, thank you po kay Lord. Shout out to my mom and dad, to my lola, lolo, to my tita, tito. Shout out to Barangay Infit, to our coaches here in Sailun Tower. Shout out kay Coach Raymond, sa UE family ko, Coach Carl, Coach Matt, Coach Andrew, and Coach Josh, and sa teammates ko po. And alam nyo na, 1, 2, 3, chaboom!
Meron pang celebration of Sailun, sir, and that concludes our 16 under division. May habol pa ba?
Wala.
Akala ko may habol pa, but that concludes our 16 under division. So stay tuned lang because now the next 3 games will be in our 18 under division. Stay tuned lang as we'll be back for more Stallion Teens action when we return.